like any other software. This is designed in a software by name ABAP, which stands for Advanced Business Hello, Ehsan, you are hear us? Hello, Ehsan, can you hear us?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the voice is getting hear you. So you have to use a headphone. You have to use a headphone or a mic.
Yeah, I think so. What I'm gonna do for today's session is because I'm at work, like, and I didn't want to miss this session. I think I'll just listen to you, like, while you are giving this training session. I won't be able to communicate with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, let's put it on mute.
Oh, okay, I'll do that, and I appreciate you, because I just didn't want to miss this session. That's the whole reason why I just, like, I'm getting connected through my phone,
Okay, fine.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Alright. So SAP is designing a software by name this ABAP, which stands for Advanced Business Application and Programming. Like any other, you might have seen your Windows or your Windows XP or a Windows 7 or Windows 2008, whatever you were using. It has not come by itself. Okay, there is some software or a logic gone behind it. So whatever this SAP has designed it follows a certain architecture to it. Okay. And Aditi, this is not your subject. I'm just giving you a technical knowledge on the SAP side. Just try to take it how much you can on this.
Okay. Okay.
Now, when you talk
will
about
send me a recording of today's class, right?
Yeah, they are recording it. They'll send it across.
Okay.
Okay. Now, SAP architecture, it is in three phases. So, first is the presentation layer.
Okay.
Your application layer and your database layer.
Okay.
Now what are these three layers? We'll try to understand this. Now for case of a presentation layer, you can take an example of your own system. Like you are able to see your desktop, right?
Yes.
That is your presentation layer. Application layer. What is the operating system you are using? Windows you are using, right? So this application layer is your Windows. Are you able to see the application layer? No. Are you able to see that programming?
No.
That is your application layer. Neither you can see your database layer where you are storing, right? Where it is getting stored. Whatever activity you are doing on that Windows, you are not able to see. Exactly in the same way, the SAP is also working in the same way. Your presentation layer in SAP is called as a GUI, which stands for Graphical User Interface. How does it look like? This is how this look like. SAP login. Can you see here? This way. And Aditi, this will be installed on your desktop. This will be installed on your desktop.
Okay.
It is through this, it is via this that you will interact with your application layer. It is via this.
Okay.
Now this application layer, even neither I know, neither you know where it is. This will not installed on your system. This application and database layer might be somewhere else. Even I don't know, we just try to interact with this GUI to the application layer and the database layer. Your application layer is nothing but your SAP software. This will not be installed on your system. Database is nothing but where you will do the storing, where you will store. So SAP has kept itself independent of this database. What do I mean independent? It never recommended please use only my database, which is MaxDB. It said you can go ahead use other databases like Oracle database or your SQL database,
Okay.
whatever database you can use. It has never restricted by saying please use my database. So when SAP started, when it came into being, all these 3 layers were under one box. Under one box. What do I mean by one box?
Okay.
Like if Aditi wants to learn SAP, she has to install presentation layer, application layer, database layer, all this in a single system. Or if a company was getting into SAP implementation, all these 3 layers has to be installed on a single system. Like this, how many people are using in that particular company? Among everybody you have to install this. So this is an Herculean task doing this. So what happened around 1992 when client server architecture came into being? You know what's a client server? Client server architecture. The best example will be your internet. You're using Yahoo, Gmail, right? You are as a client. Do you know where the server is located? You don't know, right?
No.
But there is somewhere the server is there. It is not just coming like this, right? Gmail or your Yahoo, whatever mails, right? That is called as a client server architecture. So when this client server architecture came into being, what SAP has done, this presentation layer, they kept it in one box. This 2 was kept in one box. Okay. The best example will be what you will be doing now. Okay. Like this presentation layer, it will be installed on Aditi's system now. Right. It will be there.
Right.
They'll install. Your vendor will install here. Okay. They'll install here on your system. But application and database will be somewhere else. Maybe at the vendor's location. Okay. Vendor's location. Okay. Vendor's location. So this kind of an architecture came into being when client server architecture came into being. So this kind of an architecture, is called as a 2-tier architecture. This kind of an architecture is called as a single-tier architecture. Okay. Further, what SAP has done, this presentation layer, big companies will use this. Application layer, all in different boxes, is nothing but servers. Okay. 3 different boxes. So this kind of an architecture is called 3-tier architecture.
3-tier.
Getting this? What I mean on this? This is how the SAP software is
I
designed.
didn't understand the last part.
You don't understand the last one.
So now so the application layer will be at someone else's place and database somewhere else, is it?
Yeah. No. For example, this presentation layer will be at everybody will have this. The employees of the firm, right?
Right.
And also we as a consultants. Okay. Our employees of the firms are nothing but your end users. Everybody needs to have a presentation layer so that they can interact with the application layer and the database layer. So what a presentation layer will be at the employees, application layer, which is another server, I'll give it to Satyam to handle this server. Okay, database is very important for me for storage of the data, so I'll give it to Infosys to handle this. Getting my point? So this is how it's called as a 3-tier architecture. Single tier, 2-tier, 3-tier.
Okay.
So this is how the SAP architecture is designed.
Okay.
Okay. So this is from the architecture perspective. Okay. Further, now see, how do we interact with this? See, SAP logon, they'll give you a credentials on this, whichever server you are allowed to be accessed. So once you get onto the floor, or this is on when you are working on SAP, you should be having an authorization with the user ID and password, whichever server you are authorized to use. They'll give you this credentials. This credentials in the properties, I'm going into see. I'm just right clicking. I'm getting into properties. Okay, this description can be given whatever you feel like. This application server, instance number, and system ID. This will be provided by your vendor. You will key in this.
Okay.
So once you key in this, you say okay. You just double click on this. See, a screen is getting opened up. Right?
Right.
So here you have a word client. I'll try to explain you what's a client. Then there is a user ID. Then there is a password. Password is case sensitive. If you try to log in twice or thrice, the SAP this logon pad will get locked. Again, you need to call back to your vendor to unlock it. Okay. Now, what is the software that we are working on? People will ask. So right now we are working on the software which is named as ECC 6.0 EHP 6 Enhancement Package 6. Okay. Now ECC 6.0 is a common word, but what happens whenever they get out of the bug, or if they are bringing any enhancement to that particular software, they add on a patch name to it, like how we have Windows XP Service Pack 1, Windows XP Service Pack 2, right? Patches to it.
Right.
Similarly,
So this is a SAP software with different versions.
ECC 6.0 EHP 6. Okay, Aditi, how do you spell this?
How do I
Aditi?
spell what?
How do you spell this?
No.
Huh?
Uno.
Uno. Okay.
UNO.
How do you spell this?
UNESCO.
UNESCO. So you said you spell this as Uno. UNESCO. What are these called as?
Short form.
Abbreviations. Right?
Right.
So when there is an abbreviation, each word has its own meaning. Agree? United Nation, organization, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Each word.
Yeah,
So,
I can. Right.
this is what?
Systems, application, and
How do you
product.
spell it?
SAP.
No more calling?
SAP.
Clear?
I think you have mentioned it in your demo. I forgot.
Yeah. So no more calling this way. Okay. I don't know. In a
Okay.
German, it's a very filthy word. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
ECC 6.0 EHP 6 that we are working on. ECC stands for Enterprise Core Component. Okay. Enterprise Core Component.
Okay.
There's the package. Now I'll give a username. Whatever username you give the password. Password is case sensitive. User, you can give whatever you feel like. Enter.
Okay.
So the moment I press enter, I'm logging into, see, easy access first screen. This is an easy access screen.
Okay.
So the moment I log on, I'm seeing SAP easy access. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if I want to reach out to any particular folder, how do I reach out? I'll say right click, explore right here, see, right? If I want to reach out to any particular
Right.
folder, I'll reach out like this, right? This is like a path, right? Program, like this is a path, right?
Right.
I'm drilling it down, right? One by one like this to reach out. In
Yeah.
a similar way, in SAP, if you want to reach out to a particular location, we reach out through a path. Like see here, tools, customizing, IMG. Here, can you see execute project?
Right.
So I click on this execute project. Again I click on this SAP reference IMG here. So
Okay.
you are seeing two screens. One is SAP Easy Access screen and one is called as an IMG screen. IMG screen is nothing but your implementation guide, which stands for. Now what is the significance between two screens? In this IMG screen, we as consultants, okay, do the configuration and development, okay, in this IMG screen.
Okay.
We'll spend a lot of time on this. Then what is the purpose of Easy Access screen? Easy Access screen, we as consultants do the testing. Whatever we do the configuration, we need to test, right? Whether it is working fine or not, right? We do the testing.
Right. Right.
This is basically a Easy Access will be accessed by employees of the firm. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Firm which are called as end users. Okay. After the implementation is done, configuration and development is done, somebody need to access the system, right?
Right.
So that is the employees of the firm. So basically, but as we as a consultant, we do testing over there. That's it.
Okay.
This is the significance of these two screens. Okay. So I just shown you how to reach out through a path. I go back. This is a back button. Back. See back. See again. This is tools, customizing, IMG. Here, execute project. But if you're seeing here SPRO, right? This is your transaction code. What do I mean by transaction code? Let's see this. So this is called as a command field over here. Here I'll key in SPRO. Enter. Like a shortcut, right?
Okay.
So you key in. But
this can be gone through the Easy Access screen as well.
yeah, from Easy Access screen only I'm seeing SPRO. Enter. See, I'm there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm clicking again back. This is the back. Now see here. This SPRO will not be available on your screens. So what you have to do is note down extras, settings.
Okay.
I click on the settings. So you see here display technical names, you need to select this. I'll uncheck this. Let us see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll uncheck this. I'll say continue. So let us see here.
Okay.
Tools, customizing, IMG. I don't see, right, SPRO now. This is how your screens will appear.
Okay.
So in order to see the transaction codes in Easy Access, you'll go here, extras, settings, select this, continue. Now again I'll go back, tools, customizing, IMG. I can see SPRO now, right?
Yes. Right.
Okay. So this is the transaction code. So no, I don't want to click, I don't want to key in, neither I don't want to go this way, neither I want to click on over here as a transaction code. What you can do is you can add here. You can right click over here, add to favorites here.
Okay.
You can right click on the transaction code. You can say add to favorites. So the moment you say add to favorites, it will appear here, see, under favorites.
Okay.
So rather than going all the way through like a customizing, you can just double click on this. It will take you there, see. Right? See.
Okay. Yeah.
Further, you can create a folder, insert a folder. You can give a name to it. You can say continue. Your folder is created. You can just drag and drop in this. See, I'll select this and drop it in over here in the folder. So now it is there in this folder. You can open up this folder and keep all the whatever configurations you want to do, you can keep it over here. Okay, by inserting a folder. You can delete. So this is, I've shown you three. One is through a path, one is through a transaction code, one is adding to a favorite, right?
Yeah.
Path, transaction code, adding to favorite. Okay, three we have seen. Okay. Now I'll go to again SPRO, reference IMG here. So we'll be doing as much configuration over here depending on the requirement. So here see, if I go to the enterprise, definition, financial accounting, all this is a configuration. Like if I want to define a company, business area, company code, all this. So what you will do is, if you want to read what does this mean, define company, just beside this wall there's a documentation available. Okay, that this is the best documentation, standard one. You click on this, what does it mean? It'll give you a complete picture of it. What does this mean? Okay, now for this also you have a transaction codes. In order to reach out to this, note down additional information. Again, additional information on the menu over here, display IMG activity. You need to click on this.
Okay.
Done?
This is what additional information, display.
You note it down. Display key IMG activity. You need to click over here in order to get the transaction codes.
Okay. I'll just take that down.
Yeah, note it. Make a note. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So the moment I see in the right hand side, you will get here. See. Now, for this defined company, it is OX15. Last 4 digits. Okay. Now what I'll do is, I'll go back. See. First I'll try to click on this define company. See over here. I'm executing. This is an execution. If I execute like this, I'll get the screen.
Okay.
So instead of going such a long way, over here I'll say OX15. Enter. See, I'm here. Right? Hello?
Right.
See.
Yeah. So I have to remember those rows?
No. That once you start keep practicing it, you will get this. Okay. There are few important transaction codes that you have to remember. Okay. That comes with the practice. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, if you see over here in the below when I'm showing, there is only one screen open up, right? One screen is nothing but we call this as a one session. Like how we open up Explorer, right?
Okay.
When you're doing an when you're on the net, when you're browsing, Hassan has, Hassan, okay. You need to put it on mute, man.
Obama, not Obama, but
All right, Aditi.
Yeah.
I'm getting a sound back.
Is it from my side?
No, actually the other side. Okay, here, put it on. No. Hassan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Just put it on mute. I'm getting a sound echo. Getting echo.
Yeah, I'm muting it.
Do you have any question? Yeah, all right. Okay. All right. So this is a single session opened up. Aditi now. Okay.
Right.
So now if I want to open up like in a similar way, if I want to open up another session, the sound is getting echoed.
Should I put mine on mute?
Not you. Actually, the sound is coming from my son.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, now there is a single session open up. Now here I'll try to open up another session. See here, this tab. Can you see here this one? So how many I have now, Aditi? 2, right? See. Can you hear me, Aditi? Hello?
I
Hello?
can hear you.
Oh, it's breaking.
Hello?
Yeah. There are 2, see, 2 tabs.
Right,
2 sessions.
right.
2. I'm clicking once again over here. So now you have 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
3. Okay, now again clicking, see. See how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
So
Right.
at a time I can work on 4. Again I'm clicking 5. Again I'm clicking 6. So let's see how many are there. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6 sessions at a time I can work. Okay. What it says?
Okay.
What it says?
Okay. Maximum number of sessions reached.
So you can work on
So
maximum.
you can open
6
maximum
sessions.
6 sessions.
6 sessions you can work on.
Okay.
Now I want to close all the sessions. So see, if I click on one, then one gets closed. So if I click on one, so one gets closed. Instead of doing closing 111 this way over here, you can directly use a transaction code. Note it down, /NEX. So the moment I say enter on this, gone. You logged out completely.
Okay.
Now again you need to log in.
Okay.
Oh,
But down, okay, it closes everything.
yeah. You're completely logged out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hey, this is all technical, Aditi. This is not your subject. I'm just trying to show you, figure out what are the icons, how to navigate and all this. Okay. Okay.
So the way you can close all 6, is there anything to open also?
I did not get you. Your voice is breaking actually.
The way you close all 6 by putting #NEX, is there something to open the sessions also?
No, but you will key in only when you open up. Huh? There is nothing like that. You need to double click over there on this.
Okay.
Only once you log in into it, then you can key in over here in the command.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And we work on an IDS server, IDES. This IDES server,
Okay.
full form of this, International Demonstration Education System. Okay. This is just for training.
Okay.
You will have here country specific templates. Okay, country specific templates. What do I mean by country specific templates? If you go to that particular, now I'm going to here, SPRO, reference IMG, here if I go, edit, definition, financial accounting, define company. So what SAP has given us country specific, Denmark company, Finland, Latvia, like this, US, all this. So these are specific to their country, available just for practicing purpose. Okay.
Okay.
See, US practicing purpose. This is all for if you want to practice. So you cannot say once you get into the once an interview is happening on what kind of a server you have. You should never say I worked on an IDS server. It's just for training. Okay.
Okay.
But if you go into the real time, you'll not see all these templates, specific templates. Okay, these many.
Okay.
This is templates, country specific templates are available just for practice. This is basically for training.
Got it.
IDS.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is the real-time server very different from the practice one?
nothing will be there that you're seeing now. Specific to one or two templates will be there. If you are in US, you purchased a software, you will see specific to that particular country US. Okay.
Okay. Then I have to create
There's
the
a lot of
others, is it?
disturbance. Yeah. Okay. Specific to that country.
Okay.
Only the template is available for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. /EX, I'm coming out of it. Again, I'm trying to log in. So now we'll try to understand this word client. What does this client means? For you, what does a client means? For you, what do you understand by the word client?
For me, client means the person for whom I'm working for. I mean,
Okay.
um,
For a person to whom we are working. What else? That's it?
yeah, I mean, person who acquires our services.
Okay. Person who acquires services. So in the way customer, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? That's it? Okay.
No.
As I said over here when I started my conversation, SAP is designed in the by a software named ABAP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I said this.
Yeah.
So when it is designed in the form of an ABAP, when we do configuration, right? We do configuration also, right? In this particular SAP, right? Defining a company,
Yeah.
company code, all this. For example, configuration means like I need to set up a company, define a company, and all those things. When I'm defining all this, there is some data associated to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right or wrong? Data will be
Right.
associated with it. So this data which is associated with
Right.
it need to be stored somewhere, right? Right?
Right.
This is stored in the form of table. It is stored in the form of table. This table is nothing but rows and columns. Agree?
Okay.
Okay. So each configuration, whatever configuration you do, it will be stored in the form of a table. So imagine how much configuration we might be doing.
Okay.
There will be some thousands of tables then. So your client is nothing but set of tables for time being. Okay.
Okay.
Clear or not clear? Set of tables. The word, the client, what you're seeing here, this is nothing but some set of tables. This client. Okay. Now let us see, without a client can I log in?
Yeah.
I'll remove this client. I'll give the password. What it says below?
Well,
The below, red color over here. See?
client is not available in the system. Client
Right?
is not available in the system.
That's what it says.
Right.
Client is not available. So if I use the word like this, phrase like this, client is the highest hierarchical unit in SAP. Agree, disagree?
Agreed.
Right. So without a client, I cannot. So in SAP, this is the highest hierarchical. So apart from client set of tables, there is a master data also, which I will cover. Right now, you cannot understand that word master data. So once I get into that, you will understand this. Okay. So right now, I'm not covering.
Okay.
So for time being, you take it this way. Client is nothing. Oh,
Okay.
it's so much disturbance.
And the client, that number that was there is generated by the system?
No, you cannot have your, I'll tell you what are the numbers and all that. Okay. I'm not yet come to it. I'm just explaining what is the client mean. This number I'll explain you.
Client, okay.
So client is the highest hierarchical unit in SAP.
Okay.
Okay. So client consists of set of tables. Client is the highest hierarchical unit in SAP. Without that, I cannot log in. So without client, I cannot log in into SAP at all. So only when I click on the client, when I give the client and the user ID and the password, I'm able to log in. See?
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So this is about the client. So now you are asking, what is that 800 is?
Right.
There is a lot of disturbance in that. Okay, I'll continue tomorrow. So what I expect from you people is pick up a headphones. Okay. Without a headphone, it's very difficult. There will be a lot of disturbance. If there is a disturbance, you will not enjoy the class at all. I expect you to just pick up one headphone so that you will have a good, the class movement will be very good. The fluency will be there.
Okay, sir.
Alright, Asan?
Yes.
Just pick it up one mic for tomorrow's session so that you have a proper setup. If you have to do any particular setup for this disturbance, you talk to your vendor, he'll just set it up for you.
Okay, so you're saying like, I need to talk to the vendor?
Yeah. Talk to him, tell him I'm getting a disturbance on this, he'll set it up. If there are any particular settings he needed to set it up for the go-to meeting, he'll set it up for you.
Okay, but for right now, can I keep listening to you after I leave?
No, there's a lot of disturbance across. You need to just set it up your system for the go-to meeting.
Okay, I got it.
So he'll share the screen. You just give the access to your desktop. He'll do it for you.
Okay, I'll do that. And is the recording for today's session going to be sent to my email ID?
Yeah, you need to talk to your vendor again for this. He'll send it across to you.
Okay then, thanks.
Okay, if there is a disturbance, the recording also will not come properly. So I expect you to pick up a mic, a headphone or a mic so that there will be a clarity in the session.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll unplug these speakers.
Yeah. Alright.
Thanks.
Alright, Aditi.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Yeah, see you. Bye. Tomorrow at 7:30, right?
Yeah, same time. Yes.
Okay.